Greetings, YouTube. I haven't done an unboxing in a while, so I thought I would surprise you all because I was out and about today and I found myself a Phat Pack. This is, for any of the uninitiated, it is 5 boosters for the Munchkin CCG. It is 3 core, 1 Blarg, and 1 Fashion Furious because it came out before Grave Danger came out, so there's no Grave Danger boosters in here. Boo. I could have used one of those. But I decided that instead of just coming home and ripping them open, since I hadn't done any unboxing videos in a while, I would open them in front of you all, just for the fun of it. So I have not opened these at all yet. As you can see. And I mean, we've gone through most of the cards on this channel so far, so I'm just going to basically go through, and if any of the crazy ones come out, then I'll read them, but for the most part, you know what they are. It'll probably be fairly quick. The best part about the Phat Packs is that it comes with exclusive cards, which are the 2 cards in this little tiny bit here, which are not the boosters, and there are 12 exclusive cards to these, and I can already see here this one is the net benefit. I do not believe I have these. Put that over there. It's the net benefit and the overcharging rhino, which are cards that are in other sets. I believe they're all from Blarg. But they have alternate art on them, so you can't get them anywhere except in the Phat Packs. So I believe that these are ones I did not have, which is great, because they're Blarg cards, but they have the... come on, focus. They have the expansion icon of Fashion Furious. You can read that on there. There it is. Bang! So that's helpful. So I'm just going to put those up there. Well, for aesthetic purposes, make so you can still see the CCG logo there. If it gets crazy, I might take that off. I might cover that up later, but for the most part, should be fine. Get my scissors out here. Don't at me. I know exactly where the cards start on here. I'm not going to cut the cards at all. But I'm going to cut the packs open, because if you just pull them open, there's a chance you might bend the cards, and I don't want to do that. There's a chance there's a hot poker, or a school of badassery in there, or the 1 bling, which is the 1 card in core that I'm missing. So I don't want to take a chance on that. And then I actually have a complete set of Blarg. So what I'm opening this for is basically to see if I get a grabby, which would be hilarious since I spent so much time looking for it. And then Fashion Furious, if I get a toolbox, then I won't have to wheel and deal to get one, which is the only card I'm missing from Fashion Furious. And then the only card I'm missing from Grave Danger is the Resurrector set, because Matt got me the Sorcerer's Surcharge, which was the only other card I was missing. So big up to Matt on that one. So off the bat here we have the Plea Bargain. Cleric card there. I'm just basically making 7 piles here. I'll just make them here. The Vuvuzela, I have a bunch of those. You've seen me use those. That's a good card, actually. The Grody Roadies, another Bard card there. Franz. He's a good warrior card. The Suction Cup. Actually, that goes there. A Hydrax. You've heard me lament about the Hydrax before. The Discount Cudgel. That's a good 0-star weapon to have in a warrior deck. Ooh, a V-Rare. Final Judgment. I like those because it makes the cleric bleed himself, which is an interesting card. But when you do that, all monsters that you control gain 1 health. So if you actually put 3 of those on yourself, which if you have something like my Religious Purity deck, where I think I have just too many healing effects, I end up with 0 life no matter what. I haven't lost enough life to actually lose yet. I usually get spilled before I lose any life in that with that deck. You put 3 of those on yourself, and all of your monsters start with at least 4 health. It's hilarious. So that's a V-Rare. That's nice to get. YOLO, which is another Bard card. That's nice. A Silver Bullet. Matt was just breaking down a monster damage wizard deck that featured the Silver Bullet, which I might actually try to build a version of and see what I can do with that. The Good Samaritan. Oh look, it's time for me to wake up and go to work. I have tonight off because I changed my schedule this week. But and Explodious Thumb is the rare in this pack. It's one of the finger cards. You may have seen my Explodia deck in one of the episodes. I didn't win with Explodia. I won with the Dumpster of Doom, but you know, that happens. The Gazebo! Hey, if anybody saw my last episode, they may have seen the gazebo I actually made. It's on the munchkin.game site, not the ccg.game site, which is that one, but if you just put in munchkin.game, then you can go to the regular site and download in the resources page the template to get the cutout for this gazebo, and you can make your own. I put mine on cardstock, so it's a little more robust, and then you can make your own gazebo. So you can make that. I was thinking of actually making a physical things deck, like stuff that I actually have standees for, like get all the standees from Munchkin Quest, and basically have the 3D representations of all the monsters that I have, and basically just put out the gazebo, and when you flip it over, put the actual gazebo on it, like, he's gonna get you because he's gazebo. So that might be a fun, whimsical deck to make, not just a smash your opponent deck just for the purposes of mechanics, but you know, one for whimsy. Like I have my my warrior deck that's based on the plot of a Rocky movie, but also is really powerful, and I beat Tank and Matt with it before. So I got a Doog, which is a ranger card that's one of those, if you don't have 3 of them in your deck, you're doing it wrong. The Vampire Cat, which is Thief card. Good to have those in a bleed deck. The Backup Dancers, which is in my free deck. The ones that makes it so that your Freebird can do like 25 damage. The Wombo Bat, that's another good one to have in a bleed deck. The Plea Bargain can be an interesting card, but it costs a lot. Squidzilla, bleed card, hell yeah. Always good to have more Squidzillas around. Thwack, wow. Like I say, I got a Hydrax and a Thwack. That's basically a warrior deck waiting to happen there. Tragedy of the Commons. I like that card. Stick this to target card. No other cards with the same name as the target card may be played. So if you end up playing in a mirror deck with somebody, and you play this on one of your cards, the other person can't play any of those cards. But, you know, it can be a double-edged sword. Neither can you. But the rear deflector, not a bad warrior card there. Explodious Ring Finger. We're getting some finger cards today. And the Angel of Awesomeness. Move up 2 damage from your hero card to target monster or any other hero card. That's a good angel. This is the last core booster on here. The Salvage Salamander. Trollolol. Always have more of those. More backup dancers. The Drop Bear. You might remember Tank loves these. The Whack-A-Mole. Moose. Goes along with Squirrel. The Boots of Butt Kicking. Nope. Oh, full art Nope. That's the X-Rare Nope, which is basically just make your deck look pretty, but it's the same mechanics as the common Nope. Up My Sleeve, which you need for my Terrific Roll deck to go get the toes out early. Hey, my first wizard card in these sets, the Portal Combat, which reduces the gold cost of a committed monster by 1. Play when checking for cheating. Land. Ooh, and the rare in here is a Forked, which is good because I was low on those. I have a lot of wizard decks, so it's always good to have more Forktuses. Forkts. It's hard to say. It's hard to make the plural of Forked. The Copyright Protection Device, which is another one of those stick to target hero. That hero takes 1 damage for each card they play that shares the same name as any other card already in play. So that's a blanket, you know, cards doubled up with other cards take a damage. Wow, that's interesting. The Honey Badger. The Bearer. Actually, this is my blog booster, so I should be putting them elsewhere. There we go. Lucy in the Sky. No diamonds, though. The Hunting Guide. The Backlash. A Clampire. The Bullrog. Hit boot to the head for Thwunk. Which is good for a spill deck because it's just a mischief that deal 1 damage, spill 2. Cheap Seats, which is a location. Each time a monster damages a hero, that hero may recycle 1. That's kind of an interesting location. Explode, which is fun for the kamikaze decks that Matt seems to be fond of, and I seem to be trying to make a version of where you don't actually die. And Fight Song, which goes along with the free deck of having a bajillion damage on a free bird. And then the final booster here is my Fashion Furious booster, the Chump Dump. It's a location for the cleric. The Bankroll Bomb, a Hurling Iron. The Glampire goes with the Clampire. The Vogue Elephant, which is a roll effect monster, goes in the toe deck. The Talisman of Take That, which I really like. When you play a mischief that deals damage, this deals 1 damage to target hero, which is fun. If you're doing a direct damage mischief deck with no real weapons to speak of, then you can just put this in play, like put 3 of these in, get yourself something that lets you go get trinkets from the deck, and just put 3 of these in play, and then they're taking 3 extra damage. Kaboom is now 8 damage. 2 of those, and 2 Heart of the Cards for Flaunt. Boom, boom, dead. The Bottom Feeder, as a recycle 2. The Lugi Llama. It's another Ranger monster. Flare Claire. That's a pretty good ally. Corey uses those a lot. The Cashmere. That can actually have a lot of life, and it costs 0 gold. I would say it goes in the free deck, but the free deck is a Bard deck, and that is a Ranger card, which is interesting. Purgatory, another location for the Cleric, and the Vampire Brat. Cool. So nothing terrible, but nothing really to write home about. It's an actually not bad collection of cards from a Phat Pack. So nothing world-changing. I did get the 2 of the exclusives that I hadn't gotten before, which is good. I didn't get the Boot to the Head and Contingency Plank that I've gotten 3 copies of those already, so that's good. So those are going in the book, so at least I added to the book on this one. And I filled in a couple of ones that I was low on for the other ones, so not a bad haul. So tell me what you think. Do you like the Phat Packs? Do you still buy cards for the CCG? What heroes do you play? Anything else? Just say hi, whatever. But in the meantime, be sure to like, share, favorite, subscribe, pay it forward, send us money, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you next time.